two games that don't really translate well to video games. They just get terrible licensed games, and on the NES, definitely. But on the Genesis, they actually managed to pull off something great together. I'll demonstrate. Basically, yes. You hear the synthesized voice, that's a good sign. Robocop versus Terminator. You play Robocop, and yes, and a little warning, this is a very bloody game. But I don't really think it's that bad. The only part that really is disconcerting is when I shoot them in the windows. You know what? This is fairly awesome. I mean, I'm actually doing things that Robocop does in the movies. In my opinion, well, the Robocop movies are super violent and stuff. I can't help but respect Robocop. It's one of my favorite films of all time because he's always fighting for justice against this really corrupt city, Detroit. But this game is huge, and yeah, you can even do stuff like that pole climb. And at least you can see the bullets, and it really helps you dodge things. Anyway, we got the first so-called boss. Takes a lot of damage from me. It's not full. No. I died. Oh well. Hopefully I can. Apparently I didn't pick up a better weapon. Let's see. Anyway, I'm trying to hit him as best I can. Apparently that was just as hard. Well, you may be asking, where's Terminator? Well, Terminator is the bad guy in this game, so it's sort of like Terminator 1. They're nasty, which is really the only Terminator I liked. It's more of a horror film, and I felt Terminator 2 was a kid's movie. I can't even watch Terminator 2 anymore. I like Terminator 1, though. Isn't that's probably the gory thing I so much don't like looking at. When I shoot them in the windows, yes. Take that. I'm working on it. Ah, the Genesis sounds. Take that. I really haven't played this in a long time, but, you know, I'm doing pretty good. Taking a lot of damage there. I don't like that. Ah, there's a decent weapon. But I'm not going to need it for right now. I've got to save it for later. That's the weapon that's going to save my life during the boss fights. Grenade launcher. Ah, napalm. Well. Yeah, as you can see, Robocop's well animated. Ouch. Robocop is well animated. The music, yeah, it's kind of grinding, irritating techno metal. But compared to another Genesis game that's kind of like this, Judge Dredd, this is way better than Judge Dredd. I mean, it gets things right. This actually does feel a lot like the gritty movies it's based on. And now I got another super thug to fight. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to fight him, though. I'm just gonna keep going. See what I can do. Yeah, I'm not supposed to fight the super thug. Now this guy introduces... Oh, gonna switch to my grenade launcher now. Oh my, he's a Terminator. What a shock. Now, look at that, the sprite animation changed, and now I destroyed the Terminator with the grenade launcher. Oh yes. Robocop gives his mission readout. And this game is huge. I remember playing it as a kid and using continues and such, but just to try and get to the end. I never made it to the end of this game, but it's only because it's just that long. I rented this game initially from a video game store, from a rental place. So, bottom line, if you're looking for a good action title, just action, and you're a fan of the Robocop movies, this game is the best Robocop game of the 16-bit era, in my opinion. I mean, I played the NES games, and I didn't... It kind of looks like Streets of Rage right now with the city backdrop, so that might just be why I'm saying that. Oh boy. Fortunately, though, I know that there are some continues for you. It does start you from the beginning of the stage, but that's alright. This is a bit of an obscure gem. I'd review it. It has its problems, but it's a long game and the levels are detailed and involved. It's certainly better than Judge Dredd. Man, this is a gory game, though. What's my score? I'm going to score myself. What should I score this game? 6. 6 would be fair. And the only reason I rate it so low as a 6 is because it's tricky. It's tough to avoid fire unless you know the patterns. Ah, seriously. Was I supposed to jump there? I rated it a 6 because its enemy attack patterns are tricky and the music is kind of just generic, but the level design is really good and the animations are top notch. But it is violent and it's not accessible to everyone. This is Pop Culture Hero signing out, and this has been Robocop vs. Terminator.